Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're playing some MekHQ just in time for the air conditioning to kick on. And a good morning Mr. McGorilla and hello Varenk. How are you guys? And well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, because I changed my monitor setup. Oh, well, that's interesting. Um Real hot. Yeah, that is definitely true. Um, let's tell. First of all, and second of all, um, where is it? Properties. There we go. And we resize that back to where it was. Sorry, this is taking a minute. Just was not expecting to have to sort this out all of a sudden. There we go. That looks about right, doesn't it? And again, I apologize for that. Hopefully that's a one-time occurrence and not something repeated next time we go live. So yeah, we're picking up right where we left off at the end of this assassination mission. We have already eliminated our designated target. I guess there's one unit remaining because he ejected, perhaps. The primary opfor is down to 22% of their battle value, but still have half of their units, including ejected pilots. So yeah, I didn't want to run late last week, so I shut it off right then and there. I had other things to do, and I apologize for not prioritizing you guys, but it is what it is. Oh, okay. Well, that was unexpected as well. But yeah, like I was saying, I cut it off when I did because I wanted to pick up some more salvage, but looking at it now, I'm thinking honestly, this mission has gone on long enough, and I'm probably just going to do a couple of rounds before I call it, if even that. Because it looks like, yeah, this Panther is prone, the Manticore is stunned and locked, the drone carrier is stunned and immobile, the Dragon is prone. Yeah, we're definitely mopping up. Second coffee of the morning, ready for some MegaMek. Okay. So let's start with the charger, and I'm thinking, does he come over here? I think he does. Mainly because that's moving in a straight line, which is, considering the quality of that pilot, something that I'm trying to enforce. Maybe next turn we'll be able to make a charging attack to someone in this corridor. We'll see. Let's see, Earl's armor is in pretty rough shape on that right side. Meanwhile, so he's moved to the high scout. I'm gonna go ahead and have Nairn advance to there. Do we waste the Banshee's move going after the pilot? Or do we go for a shot on the Panther? Yeah, we'll go for the shot on the Panther. Might as well take out the target that can shoot back. We'll go ahead and use 5 movement points moving backwards. That gives us a little bit of evasion, just in case anyone does take a shot at us. We've still got you know, with an immobile target, it's not going to be a difficult shot. Yarvik and the Rifleman. Advanced on top of the Vedette. Shots at the Panther, shots at the Manticore. Manticore is facing this way. Which, yeah, can include that hex. The Manticore has, what, a PPC and an LRM? No, it has an LRM and an SRM. Yeah, he's actually not that much of a threat anymore. We'll go ahead and advance to here. Let's see. Warhammer, I want you to react to the Dragon, Marauder. Might as well harass the Griffin if he's... he's missing an arm, but he could well stand up. He can't jump, though. He's on a height 4 building. That's a height 2 building. So he could make that move. Or he could make that move. That's also height 4. If I were him, I would retreat along this leg. HMS Boat Fricker, hey, how's it going? You're alive. Meanwhile, I'm dying waiting through the faction play queue and MechWarrior Online, but at least I only need one more mech bay to have one of each Irby variant. Irby is such a meme. I don't know too much about MechWarrior Online, or even MechWarrior 5, if I'm honest, but sounds like you've got plenty of mech bays. Also, it sounds like maybe the matchmaking could use a boost. Alright, Wolverine, we wanted to have... Is that an elevation change? Where is it? Isometric. Yes, that is a hill downward. More like needs people actually playing? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Not yet moved. Piloting 7 to stand. Alright. Oh, the dragon stood up, it didn't do much else. The Q is currently at 2 offense, 2 defense out of 12 per side. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty significant gap. The Griffin did not move, finally. We've got AeroSpace fighters. Thumper destroys a building. Thumper immobilizes the High Scout drone carrier again. Long Tom destroys a building. Thumper does damage to terrain. Let's see, Earl on the Griffin will be firing solid slugs on 4s. Large laser, slew of mediums. Small, and let's go ahead and throw in the SRM, just for kicks. That puts us at 4 heat, which is fine, because this battle is basically over. We'll have Wyvern follow that up with just all the SRM 4s. Maybe all but 1. That puts us at 4 heat for him as well. Petra at the Vedette on 5 sounds good to me. And we'll switch to Cluster against a tank. Hopefully we can get some crits. We'll go 1 more medium, and the LBX puts us at 4 heat again. All of our guys are going to be at 4 heat, and that's fine. Yarvik at the Panther on 4s because he's prone and adjacent. That's going to be 1 large, 2 mediums, 2 autocannons, and the small for -1 heat. Someone shared with me a pretty interesting looking TBR. Is that a trebuchet? 5 ER medium lasers, 2 large pulses, an ECM, and a targeting computer. Oh, Timberwolf. I didn't realize it had a numerical designation. Or alphanumeric, I guess would be more accurate. 15 double heat sinks, 5 ER mediums, 2 large pulse, ECM, and a targeting computer. Now, targeting computers are only marginally effective with pulse lasers, right? Very nice with an extra dose of cheese. Yeah, we'll stick with cluster. Targeting computers extend range. Well, that's an interesting dynamic. I'm not getting that link. I'm not sure. I think only mods are allowed to post links. That's how I've got it currently set up. Remind me on Discord next chance you get, and I'll either add you as a mod or change my settings. One of the. I'll probably end up changing my settings just so that, you know, because honestly, bots are a lot less of a problem than I initially thought they were going to be. Oh, you're having. Okay. McGorilla's having trouble seeing the stream. Everyone else is seeing this, right? Like, I'm coming through loud and clear? Right side. Right side is not an option. Side or rear? Let's check that out. Ah, yes. Link to Discord. Okay, you can hear me. I assume that means you can also see me and see the game board. I'd like to know, how does the targeting computer extend laser range though? I think it's more about extending the effective range, perhaps? Okay, okay. I just wanted to, I appreciate that. I just, when one person has a problem, I worry that everyone has a problem. Going for that left side. Large and several mediums on the SRM. So far, everyone's been exactly 4 heat except for the Orion, who can't overheat. That's construction factor 136 on that building. So we're not going to be able to knock him down. Best we can do is light him up. Had a pause a few minutes ago, but it was very brief, like a hiccup. Okay, well, I appreciate that, but I'm sorry McGorilla's having an issue. I hope he's able to fix it. Hey, Gribbly, how's it going? Glad you could join us. And yeah, 136 is pretty massively high for a construction factor. And the streak ends. We can't get the Marauder to 4 heat. Charger has not quite the range. Oh, that Griffin is so toast. Alright, the Chippewa and the Stuka both lose altitude from attacking ground targets. Chippewa landing glancing blow off the dragon's right leg, and 9 LRMs to the left leg and right arm. And then following that up with 9 LRMs to the right arm, going internal. Atlas on the Griffin, landing the LBX on the center torso, large laser to the right leg, mediums to the right torso, center torso critical, right torso for the ammo bin. And that Griffin is no more. We can skip like the next 3 mechs. 2, 3, something like that. Yeah, Banshee at the Vedette, landing a PPC to the rear, PPC to the left side. Medium lasers to the front, left side, and rear. Both of those are down to 0 armor. And then the LBX to the left side did not quite get the kill. It's got 2 structure remaining on that side. Rifleman at the Panther, destroying the left leg with a large laser, destroying the left arm with a large laser. Medium lasers to the left torso and center torso. Autocannons, or medium laser to the left torso. Autocannons both hit the center torso. Stuka at the Dragon, hitting a solid blow to the left arm with that large laser. Right leg gets another one. Small lasers to the right torso, rear, and the left leg. The Orion at the High Scout hits it in the fuel tank with his first shot and kills it immediately. Panther at the Quick Draw, landing a PPC to the left leg. The Quick Draw on the Manticore, landing large laser and medium laser to the left side, medium laser to the rear. Medium lasers to the left side and destroying the Manticore. Warhammer at the Dragon, landing a PPC, glancing off the left leg. Medium lasers to the left torso, left torso, left torso. Medium lasers to the left arm again. And then a small laser to the left torso, small laser to the left leg, critting on his leg and hit. Yeah, we're getting solid kills this round. Marauder at the dead Griffin. Griffin at the Charger and missing. Dragon at the Chippewa, landing an autocannon 5 to the nose. The Dragon needs a 13 to stay standing because he took 2 leg actuator hits into hip and 60 points of damage. He falls on his back, taking 6 damage to the rear torso. Needs a 3 to stay conscious. No. Ooh, do we go for the Vedette or do we go for the Panther? Oh, you're finally in a match. Good job. Good deal. Happy to hear it. Vedette. If we hit him in the right side or the front, that might not be a kill. Panther. No matter where we hit him, it's gonna hurt. And we kick the Panther in the right arm, which transfers into the right torso, leaving him with 4 structure there. And leaving him with just his SRM-4. And barely his left torso. Oh, did not want to click that button. Not the little X in the corner. Chippewa is out of control, loses 5 elevation. Is hit by falling debris for 30 damage to the right wing. Crashes for 40 damage. Destroyed by ejection. So that one autocannon 5 hit took down the Chippewa. That is lame. So yeah, Atlas, Banshee, Archer, Rifleman, Quick Draw, Warhammer all at 4 heat. Wolverine and Orion at 0 heat. Marauder at 2 heat. Charger also at 0. Their Panther is at 3 heat. They still have 2 mechs. They still have 2 mechs and I think a tank. They're down to 670 battle value, which is 5.6% of their remaining. We're going to go ahead and declare a victory here. Enemies admit defeat. Okay, we should be. Okay, Thumper's landing on buildings. Thumper landing on the Panther. Thumper landing on the Vedette, destroying it. Thumper landing on the Rifleman for the right torso for 5. And 5 buildings collapse due to damage. Team 1 has achieved all required victory conditions a turn or two ago. And yes, we want to save the salvage, we always do. Just in case. Let's see. Earl got 2 kills. Petra got 1. Wyvern got 5 kills. Wow. The Wolverine got 0. Rifleman got 0. Orion got 1. Quickdraw got 1. Warhammer got 0. Marauder got 0 kills. That's a shame. Even the Charger got a kill. The Panther and the Dragon State were the only remaining units, and the Panther did not escape. The Dragon still relatively... No, he had a busted hip and actuators. So yeah, I don't... He needed a 13 to stay standing, 3 of which was for the 60 points of damage. So he would need a 10 to stand up next turn. We can go ahead and give him that. Wolverine took a lot of armor damage, but nothing serious. Atlas taking armor damage, nothing serious. Everyone else is listed as undamaged. No injuries, no MIA, no KIA. We can salvage pretty much whatever we want. Let's go for the Dragon, maybe the Hermes too. Can't go wrong with a Panther. Can't go wrong with 2 Panthers. Why not? And we'll take the Saladins just to give our mechanics something to do. Maybe we'll pick up an autocannon 20 or something valuable. Did we capture anyone? We captured the Dragon pilot, the Hermes pilot, 2 guys from the Manticore, one of the Panther pilots, the Stinger pilot. Let's see. Vedette? I don't think we... Did we? Is that a different Vedette? No, there was just the one Vedette, and we'll give that to Quickdraw, 0 Chew. Pilot, Panther stayed standing. Chippewa was not our team. Other Panther, I don't recall. The General, I also don't recall. The Dragon was not technically a kill either. We did though. Alright, either way, with or without that victory point, we did win the scenario. Now, something I've been debating. I have been playing on the green difficulty level. I was thinking about bumping that up to regular. I don't know if that would be a good idea, but I'm starting to feel like this is more of a... almost more of a grind than like skin of your teeth, edge of your seat kind of action. So I wanted to run that by you guys. I'll post this on Discord later as well, but what would you guys think about altering the difficulty setting of the game? And or also I was thinking about the composition of enemy mechs to vehicle and infantry. It occurs to me that this mech-centric opfor is leading to, well, a rather bloated hangar. I mean, we're kind of swimming in sea bills and spare mechs, and parts we're good for. So, is it time to ramp up the difficulty? everything except, what was it, the armies. By name, by weight, by type, for always. Personnel. Do we have anyone ready to spend XP? Penny Singh Gilmore, not quite. Frederick French actually had 20 XP saved up at the beginning of this match, and I didn't spend it then because I wanted a chance to have some discourse about it, but that kind of sort of didn't really happen. So we're going to go ahead and go with the original plan, which is gunnery missile, which is basically the same as a point of gunnery for him because he's in a missile boat. Let's see. Petra is 1 point away from something, but she needs leadership more than anything, and she's still 11 points away from that. Fred Jones is coming up on 20 XP as well, which is enough for one of the leadership skills or edge or one of the cheaper SPAs. Other than that, we've got MekTech, who's getting close to going up. Earl Sinclair is 3 points from going up. So, or no, Earl Sinclair can already get piloting if he wanted. Oh, waiting to hear back from him. Need a few more points of gunnery, always. How many more points of gunnery can you get? 2? Yeah, you can only get 2 more points of gunnery. And at that point, your battle value is just going to be ridiculous off the charts. Where's Doodle? Is Doodle's busy? Doodles might be busy. We'll have Lori Shalley do armor for the time being. And then, let's see. Set everything to ×4 so we don't break anything. Yes, my favorite part of the game. That was sarcasm, in case anyone didn't catch that. While I do enjoy it, I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy the actual combat. That might take a while. I'm not sure how much time Lori has, actually. That's all of our tanks set up and ready to go. Who do we have for armor? That's Susan. No, that's Penny. Penny's next in line to be an elite tech. Oh, we did not need to be spending that much time on that. And Rondabala, I think, is still our ammo tech. Yeah, she's got less XP than anyone else. We really did not take too much damage during that last mission. This is going to be relatively quick repairs. still have salvage over there too. Save the rest of those bigger jobs for someone with less XP. Okay, like Susan, for example. And just no more big jobs, doesn't look like. You know what? These mechs, the two Panthers, the Dragon, and the Hermes, do I really want to devote any time to maintaining them right now? I don't know if I do. Uh, picked up. Okay. B. Yeah. Not Alexandru. But Mexico? Yes. Okay. Have anyone else with full-time Helium? Okay, that should be all of the mechs. We're not worried about the two Saladins. They're going to be scrapped soon enough. Let's see, it is Wednesday. We don't currently have anything else going on, just the repairs and the infirmary. Yes, forgot about the infirmary. I'd hate for these people to suffer any longer than they have to. Get them under the expert care of Dr. Delphine. Chocolates. Do we have any busted parts that need fixing? No, we don't. And carrying on to Thursday. Yes, I know we have unmaintained units. We won't for long. Maintenance on the Orion. Armor going down is never good, but that is counterbalanced by actuators and a laser going up, I guess. Sort of. Honestly, I'd rather have the armor. And APC, yeah, trending upwards. That's fine. A bunch of parts have arrived. A bunch of armor has arrived. Fix the armor on the Atlas, on the Wolverine, and the Quick Draw. Still working on pulling the autocannon 20 off the Saladin. We did get the ammo bins. Let's see, the Mackie and the Guillotine are going to be a while yet. Mothballing completed. Large laser, the LBX, and the hatchets not available. Double heat sinks, medium lasers, chainsaw not available. Alright, yeah, okay. So, list has gotten much shorter, which is great. We'll have Doodles salvage the autocannon. We'll have set these, I guess, to time 2. Yeah. Oh, busted. Busted the ammo bit. That's unfortunate. Sabra spending how much time? None. Sabra has full time. Okay. I'll go ahead and have you start on that then. It'll take you a couple days, but that's not a big deal. Coming back down here to Penny Gilmore, who is now at 30 XP. Knock out all these little jobs. Alright, well that was worth an XP. Let's see, the Saladins are working. Will continue to be working. Moving on to Friday. Maintenance on the Rifleman. Quality remains B. Quality is actually rather good. Looking at lots of A's, lots of B's, a couple D's, no big deal. Bunch of legs, bunch of actuators have arrived, bunch of ammo has arrived, more armor. The Saladins are going to be a little while. The Mackie and the Guillotine are going to be a while. And I think there's really nothing else we can do until like Monday when we might get mission. We can go ahead and ditch Saladin. Still has ammo. Yeah, that one. All right. Let's see. We've got an engine in the warehouse that Hanlon can start on that and finish that all in one go. Maintenance on the Vedette. No change. Maintenance on the Saracen. Quality improves from D to C, so making up for lost ground. Relatively small number of actuators and ammo has arrived. We did get the engine out of the Saladin. And that just leaves the autocannon 20, which is going to be apparently a while yet. Who did I have on that? Amelia. Amelia is spending 30 minutes a day on it. Let's organize this by skill level first. Yeah. Looks like MekHQ is where we are on it. Yeah, Halima is now our low totem pole member of the veteran crew. So we'll go ahead and have Amelia. Where did Amelia go? Is Amelia a regular? Tripping? Oh, mechanic. Duh, that's why. Boy, do I feel silly now. Yeah, you can maybe hand off one unit to Lori so that goes a little quicker. About the heavy tracked APC. That gives us 60 minutes a day. That's not nothing. That's going on to Monday, 270 minutes left. Personnel market updated. We've got a male veteran mech warrior who brings with him an Ost Scout, which oh, this is an Ost Scout with only one medium laser, which I guess is better than the one with only a tag. Heavy tracked APC, no change, and it's not good. APC carrier SRM, improving modestly. Blackjack Mark II. See a couple greens, see a couple Ds. New scenario, low atmo interception will occur in 2 days. Okay, low atmo interception. We've got attached allies, we've got allied forces, Lucifer and a Corsair. We've got, wow, 4 pairs of, wait, a Centurion. A Centurion, like the mech? And a bunch of fighters. We've got allied aircrafts as well. We've got allied bombers as well. Unknown hostiles and a pair of lightnings and a pair of sabers. I'm really less familiar with AeroSpace fighters than I am with mechs. I have no idea whether a lightning is bigger than a saber or vice versa. I do know that there are, looks like, 3 lightnings and 3 sabers going to be on the field, as well as 1, 2, 3 Lucifers. Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be real interesting. To compensate for the presence of a large opposing force, allied units will be working alongside us. The Emperor's liaison will deploy alongside us. Keep them alive. Allied air support will be allied aircraft will be supporting your forces. Allied bombers will be supporting your forces. Unidentified aerospace units have been detected in the area. Destroy or rout 50% of primary opfor. Preserve the Sparrowhawk. Sparrowhawk doesn't sound very heavy. I do not have high hopes for that objective. And preserve 50% of the following forces: our units, allied forces, and the Sparrowhawk. The allied force, but not the allied aircraft or bombers. Interesting. Well, we'll go day 1 and day 2. Maintenance on the long tom, no change. Mackie and the guillotine still gonna be a while, and of course, mission is today. Okay, okay, T1E. We got a Stuka and a Sholigar. Is that? Yeah, that's over here. Okay. 4,000 point flight. It's kind of making me wish that we had more aerospace assets if they're going to be pulled into combat. Meanwhile, we can really only hope and pray, because we're only going to have command over 3 units in this entire battle. Our 2 units and the liaison. That said, the primary opfor only has 7,000 points, and we're bringing with us like 9,000 and change, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 9,000, I think. Maybe 9,000 and change. Plus the unknown hostiles are going to be targeting both of our forces. Let's give them maybe solid red camo, just to indicate that they're hostile. I want a darker red than that. How about maroon? Let's see what that looks like on them. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, unmistakably pirate. We've lost initiative for deployment phase. I didn't even notice where we were deploying. Okay. Well, lightning has a speed of 4, or Our Stuka has a speed of 5, so we should be able... Wait, he's altitude 6, is that what I'm reading? And we'll go ahead and put the Sholigar here, where hopefully he doesn't die too quickly. And we'll put the Sparrowhawk here as well. We did win initiative going into round 1, which is great. These guys are just doing whatever. I saw someone flying around in circles. Sparrowhawk. Let's try accelerate 1 and try not to die. Sparrowhawk. Accelerate. You can go 10. That's enough to get you to what? There? We need to go up. Is going up even a thing? Ah, there it is. Alright, and the Stuka is now being targeted by the lightning. Don't know how that happened. We'll accelerate, I guess, 3 times? No? 4 times. And then go up. I think we need to crest this hill. I don't think we're going to be able to attack him from here. Nope, we cannot. As a matter of fact, we can't hit much of anything, can we? Well, this kind of sucks. I have no idea what I'm doing. Bunch of misses. Lucifer, allied forces firing on the lightning, unknown hostiles, would have destroyed his bombs. Small laser at the lightning hits him in the aft. The lightning lands an autocannon 20 on our friendly Corsair's nose. Pilot is injured and blacks out with snake eyes. Casual Joker is now following. Welcome to the party, Casual. Aerotech altitude is not in levels, hence the A next to the number. Oh. Okay. What is it, and if it's not in levels? Is it... I mean, I assume it's not... I know that we're playing on a much smaller scale map, or larger scale, depending on how you want to phrase it. But I'm not sure what the difference in altitudes is between one level and the next. Launching a bunch of rocket launcher pods at the Corsair and hitting him in the right wing, the nose, and the aft. And a bunch of other places. This mission is not going to go well. Corsair, out of control, crashes for 500 damage and is obliterated. Well, that did not take long. Allied bombers are down to 74%. Allied forces are down to 52%. Aerotech doing a lot of damage, it looks like? Yeah, you can say that. I'm not expecting to come out of this with really anything. um, I think maybe our best course of action might just be to run like hell. Especially with the Sparrowhawk, the liaison, that we're trying not to get killed. Each level of altitude is roughly 12 to 14 levels. Altitude 0 would be NOE. I'm not familiar with aeronautical terms. I don't know what NOE is. Nape of Earth. I see. So that's like skimming treetops, huh? Yes, sir. Indeed. Let's see if we can't get behind this lightning, maybe. No, he's not gonna stay still for that. No, he's gonna circle around and get a shot on us. Yeah, I don't know if it's clear or not, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Cheetah landing a medium laser on the Saber. Critical hit on a medium laser. Saber missing our Stuka. The Saber at the Sholigar hitting with rocket launcher pods to the right wing and hitting the avionics. That's not going to go well. Rocket launchers hit the nose and the aft. The right wing and the nose, down to 7 armor on that right wing. Lightning at the Sholigar, hitting that right wing again with a medium laser, hitting the avionics again. Sholigar is almost certainly going down after that. Yep, Sholigar needs a 7, it rolls a 5, out of control, loses 2 elevations. Saber, also out of control, loses 1 elevation and crashes for 240 points of damage. So we've got the unknown hostiles down to 75%. Primary opfor is still at full strength. And again, they're circling in ways that don't seem logical. Okay, so how the heck do I make this turn? Oh wait, Stuka's out of control, right? Or no, that was the Sholigar. Well, I don't know what you want me to do. Yes, I want to fly off. No, I don't particularly want to return. Sholigar has, I guess, no options. Sparrowhawk. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's see how far that gets us. Oh, that gets us very far. And now we get to see the computer play chess against itself. Oh, the Sholigar regains control. That is outstanding. How many times do I have to go up to get here? How many times can I go up? Jeez. Why is it not letting me go forward? Next question. Can we fly off if we're not facing directly? No, we can't. How tall is this mountain? Altitude 5 is between ground elevation 42 and 83. Wow. What height is this, and why can I not ascend that far? Two thrusts per altitude. Yeah, but how many altitude do I need to go up? I went up like 7 times. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's still not letting me. What velocity? Couldn't tell you. Shoulder stalls out and loses elevation. Apparently not enough. I tried to spend all of my thrust going up. Not enough accelerating, I guess. Oh, shoulder out of control again. Need to accelerate every turn. Okay. In atmosphere, you lose half your velocity per turn. Okay. Stalls out and loses elevation. No targets. Allied bombers are taking pot shots at the Lucifer, putting on a small laser. Allied bombers firing on the Lightning, doing some good damage, looks like. It's still got plenty of armor, though. Primary opfor firing on our Allied bombers, destroying heat sinks and whatnot. Sholigar makes his control roll was an 8, but he's already out of control. Let's make a control roll to regain control, gets a 3. So the Lucifer, the Lightning, and 84 and Lightning 86 are all out of control. I mean, we're stalled. There's not really much we can do. We can't accelerate, we can't go up. We're just gonna crash. Like this Lucifer, who just crashed. And took just oodles of damage. Sholigar loses more elevation. Sholigar is taking fire from a saber. Hit the nose and hit the sensors. We'll be lucky to get the Sholigar back. We'll be very lucky. He's just in a tailspin. Oh, Sholigar regains control. Alright, so accelerate, accelerate. I assume 2 is enough to keep us from crashing. We'll go up, 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 up. That's our structure. Structure is 9. We can do that. Yes, we do, and no, we don't. Needs a 6. Needs a 7. Did he make it? I don't think he crashed. Okay, now we get to see the computer play itself. And it's not even waiting for me on the notice screens. If anyone can make any sense of this, then you've got my respect. Jeez, so many planes all in one hex. Alright, would someone just die already? Yeah, it looks like the Drax are gonna come out on top this time. I'm not looking forward to trying to repair those avionics. Avionics repairs take like a ridiculous amount of time if I recall correctly. Like longer than refitting a mech. Oh, he's not even damaged. The computer doesn't seems to be playing very defensively, not getting any shots at all. Is it time to close out of this? There's an option to speed that up. Is that... Is that player settings? Nope. Oh, speed up the repairs. For avionics? Really? Is that under campaign settings, I'm guessing? Alright, 50 rounds and no one's died yet. I don't really care that much for Aerotech. I'm a Mech fan. Yeah, that's why I play the game too. We'll go ahead and resolve manually. Cancel. I meant to click no. I missed. Okay. Let's see, the Sholigar had what? Half of his nose armor taken off. Had 2 avionics hits and a sensor hit. And that was it. Roughly. I don't know. The Stuka I don't think took any damage. We did not force withdrawal. We did preserve, at least. Let's see, the Lucifer and the Corsair, I guess they lost to the breeze. It still wants to call this a victory, and I'm not calling this a victory. I'm calling it a draw at best. I'm thinking a marginal defeat, actually. And that's fine. We still have plenty of victory points and a support point left. Alright, well that was a gigantic waste of time, I feel like. When all I really wanted to do was finish these repairs, finish this contract, and move on heading up northwards. It's fun once you're used to it. Good to have the rulebook open if you haven't played it much. Okay. Well, I will have to pick up the rulebook, I guess. Alright. Saladin has been removed from the unit roster. Okay, so we should stop getting that pop-up. Let's see, the mission ends in about 27 days, it looks like. Let's see if we can do this without getting any more missions. Maintenance on the Awesome. I'm seeing a bunch of A's. I'm thinking this is actually probably getting close to quality, overall quality of A. The Quick Draw, I'm seeing a lot of B's. I like that. Makes me happy. Jabberwocky is even improving. See, the Archer improved from C to B. Nice. Long Tom, I'm not really worried about. APC, I'm not really worried about. The Mackie is going to be refitted for, what, another 30 some odd days. The Guillotine has got, looks like 50 days left. Right, personnel market has been updated. We've got an aerospace pilot, a regular. He's a 4-4, which is not bad. Matter of fact, I think I want to hire him just as a backup, right? Actually, we don't really need a backup, do we? We'll go ahead and make you a lieutenant junior grade. Let's see. So that was the personnel market. The Cronus improved from C to B as well, trending upwards, and that's without spending any extra time on it. Andrew Shawcross is our new pilot. Okay. Moving on to Tuesday, which is the 1st of June. The unit market is updated. We could pick up. We could pick up a heavy Slayer for 5% off, 4.5 million C-bills. He's got an LRM-15, an SRM-6, and 6 medium lasers. Plenty of ammo. Decent movement for an 80-tonner. Yeah. It's from the factory line, so I don't have to worry about the black market cheating me out of anything. Yeah. Let's go ahead and purchase that. That'll be delivered in 7 days. Enemy morale is now low. Didn't see that coming at all. Logistics failure. Parts availability for the next month are 1 level lower, so 0. A bunch of people have gained random XP, and I mean a bunch, mostly infantry if I had to guess, including Andrew Shawcross, who we just hired. Is anyone ready to go up yet? Petra is not. She's waiting to get to 30. Wolverine quality remains C. Warhammer being more down than up, it looks like. Let's go ahead and set some extra maintenance time on that one. I'm thinking ×3 because we're probably going to have to give that to someone else. Go skill level. Thank you. Enroll. We're looking at mech techs. That was Shasa, right? Shasa is only spending 405 minutes actually. That's acceptable. Just to double check, only Kostya is using up all of their time for maintenance. Amelia is close, but not there. Yeah, so ×3, that should reverse that trend without unduly hardshipping anyone. Mackie Guillotine, parts we can't get. We've earned 24 million, almost 25 million C-bills for the monthly payout for this contract, which feels a little unfair. We paid out $500,000 in salaries. Slayer will be delivered in 7 days. And I think about all we've got going on. Saturday, Sunday. Where's that Slayer at? 2 more days. Oh. Also, we needed to be fixing this Sholigar. I'd forgotten about. Oh, avionics is only 480 minutes. Well, that's good. We're gonna go ahead and do extra time on that though, because we've only got a regular tech. Oh, field workshop, that's maybe why. Who else is in the field workshop right now? You need to be in a transport bay, you know? So 2 days on that. I mean 2 days on the new one. Personnel market updated. It's Monday, July 7th. We've got a light rifle foot platoon. Not interested in that. The avionics are going to be a bit. We got the sensors fixed. Everything else is nothing new. Avionics is going to be, what, another 4 days? Oh, it's been 2 days already. Slayer. Go ahead and set extra maintenance time to 3. We will assign person, tech, I guess, Lydia. And then as a pilot, we do have a pilot. We have a veteran pilot. A 2-4 with an energy specialization, which is... Maybe we take the Sholigar pilot instead. We'll assign to unit none so we don't get glitched out again. I'm assuming they haven't fixed that yet. So natural aptitude piloting goes to the Slayer, and the gunnery specialization goes to the Sholigar, which I think has medium lasers and SRMs. Two mediums and an SRM, yeah. So that kind of works out. Advancing to Wednesday. Nothing much happening. Still working on the avionics. Still working on the avionics. And still working on the avionics. Maintenance on the Stalker. Trending upwards, always good. Okay. Oh, I was only spending 75 minutes a day on that. That's okay. I thought that was going to be a 4-day job. It's going to be more like a 14-day job or something. June 13th. The Mackey's down to 15 days, or is that? That's 20 days. June 14th, June 15th. Destroy grounded dropship is today. I didn't even notice that pop up. Well then. Light urban town farming. Destroy grounded hostile dropship. Well, this could be interesting as well. 25 by 35 size map with a dropship in the middle of it. That's going to be a seeker dropship with a 3-4 pilot. We've got a rifleman as our attached ally. Is that our liaison? That is our liaison. We've got primary opfor of 1 heavy lance and 1 lighter lance. Ooh, a scorpion. You don't see too many of those. We've got friendly artillery, we've got friendly aircraft, and we've got additional opfor ground units. A hunchback, a dragon, a crusader, and a warhammer. So that's 2 warhammers, an awesome marauder, and an Orion. Just for the heavies, not counting the dragon. So they've got a total of what? 13, 15, about 16,000 BV. 16,000 BV. How do we distribute that? Also, what forces it? It wants us to take Galatea Lance. Galatea Lance is 7,800. We could also take QRF is not really a combat unit. Not a hardcore combat unit. They're just kind of like for skirmishing around the headquarters. Slowing down the enemy long enough to get some mechs on the field. Now we do also have Allied artillery, 2,000 points. Allied aircraft, 0 points. Well, let's find that then. We've got 1 reroll, Dusk Dawn. I think Dragon is a 2-5 pilot. The Warhammer is a 3-4. Tail Lance is all 3s except for Scarponi, who's a 4. Dropship is a 3-4. You guys are all 4s and 5s except for the Scorpion. Do we reroll Dusk Dawn? I don't know if we do. Let's go ahead, start the game. We'll maybe use our reroll to shift a map setting, see what seems advantageous to us. Actually, we're taking on a dropship. The dropship's going to have a lot of long-range firepower, so maybe we want to limit our visibility even further. Go full moon night. Okay. So we've got Lone and Tentacle Shogun and the Warhammer and the Marauder. We've also got Zero Chew and the Quick Draw and Nairn Limerick and the Orion. And we've got Karen Tamianos and the Rifleman on our side as well. The 4-4, which isn't bad. What have we got BV wise as far as the enemies go? They've got Dropship, obviously, is their big bad boy, followed by their Warhammer with the veteran pilot, followed by the Dragon closely behind the Orion. 4-4 with a Crusader with an SPA. Melee Specialist and the Crusader. That's going to be interesting. Alright. Let's see what we got going on. We've lost initiative for deployment. We're deploying at the north edge of the map. We don't yet know where the dropship is going to be. Let's start with the Rifleman over here. Want to keep the Rifleman out of the main bit of combat if we can. We lose victory points if the liaison gets killed. So that gives us access to this clump of woods, maybe this clump of woods if we need it. Let's see. We'll have the quick draw flanked in from this side. We'll have the Orion, the Warhammer, and the Marauder advance up the middle, I guess. Maybe we'll have the Marauder kind of over here, backing up the quick draw. Yeah, I like that. Oh, there's an Orion within our sight. Alright, lost initiative going into round 1 as well. Artillery landing in 1 turn. Oh, there is a dropship there. There was not one there a minute ago. Alright, let's start with the rifleman. I don't know if I want to make contact with these 3 sensor returns just yet. Can we... How much armor does this thing have? 140, 120. And I assume that's the aft. Oh man, there are so many enemy mechs on the field right now. I may have overestimated how helpful our artillery was going to be. And of course I'm just charging in like an idiot. This might be a do-over eventually. We'll see how this goes. Locust entering depth 1 water twice, needs 5s both times, gets 7s both times. So we've got 2s on the Seeker, we've got 8s on the Orion. We've got a 12 on the Hunchback. Who's got the big guns? Who do we start with? That would be the PPCs. That would be the PPCs. 4s and 8s. 10, 11, 10. Yeah, we'll do 1 4 and presumably a bunch of 6s. Let's see, the Orion. Needing 3s or 9s. Well, that's an easy enough choice. Artillery is never dependable. No, we have learned this, but at least they're firing on a stationary target. Which means that they can home in on it, and eventually they'll start hitting it consistently, and we don't have to worry about getting too close and getting scattered onto. Oh man, there's 3 heavies over here, 4 heavies, 5 heavies. Starting to think maybe I should have brought in a 2nd lance. It's 10s. What do they need to hit me? 9 on a PPC. What we got coming from this Warhammer? Anyway, that's a lot of PPCs coming in at the Rifleman, and this is not our Rifleman. This is original Rifleman. That's going to be a 10, and a pair of 10s. Got sevens on these guys. Do we try to go for the lucky hit on the Crusader? Set off that ammo bomb? Got nines with the pulse lasers versus nines with the SRMs versus sixes. Yeah. Fives versus sevens. I'll take the sevens. Sevens and nines, yeah. We'll go up to 2 heat on that. Alright, everyone gets illuminated by searchlights. Both my side, our side, and theirs. Our Warhammer at the Seeker hits it in the right side with the PPC, in the nose with a couple medium lasers, left side with a couple medium lasers. Scorpion misses on a 9. Our Orion at the Seeker hits it in the aft, hits it in the nose and the right side. Hits it with 9 LRMs to the left side and 3 SRMs to the aft and left side. Awesome, missing the Rifleman on 12s. Warhammer missing the Rifleman on 11s. Marauder missing the Marauder on 9s. Rifleman at the Scorpion missing on 10s. The Quick Draw at the Rifleman missing on 7s. Got a 7. The enemy Orion at our Marauder, landing an autocannon 10 to the right arm on a 7. And 9 LRMs to the right arm. So wow, that's 19 damage to the right arm in 1 turn. Ouch. Enemy Warhammer at our Marauder, landing a glancing blow off the left arm for 5. Our Marauder at the Seeker, scattering SRMs all over the place. Down to double digits in most locations, except for the nose. The Dragon, landing a hit on our Marauder's left arm with his autocannon 5. Our Quick Draw, landing a large laser on the Crusader's center torso, medium laser to the center torso. Crusader at the Marauder, landing 2 SRMs to the left arm and center torso, and 10 LRMs to the right leg and right torso, as well as 3 more LRMs to the right torso. And now the Seeker, landing PPC on the Orion's right torso, large laser to the left arm, large laser to the Quick Draw's left arm, medium lasers to the Orion's center torso, the Quick Draw's left leg times 2, 6 LRMs to the Orion, 6 LRMs on the Quick Draw. Orion needs a 5 to stay standing, Quick Draw needs a 5 to stay standing, Marauder needs a 6 to stay standing, and they get it with an 8, 8, and barely with a 6. And I'm thinking maybe we need to be playing this more defensively and let the artillery do some work for us. And we've won initiative by virtue of our greater bonus. Yeah, it's time to fall back. It definitely is. We need to limit the amount of targets they've got. Alright, Thumper, landing on the Seeker, or no, missing the Seeker, hitting the Warhammer in the left arm for 5. Thumper hitting buildings, Thumper hitting terrain, Thumper hitting terrain. So 4 artillery pieces, 1 hit for 5 points. Oh, their Firestarter has a long range searchlight. The Locust has a long range searchlight. Let's see, the Orion has the Seeker on 4s, or the Marauder on 8s. The Marauder has low profile, so odds of doing significant damage are slim to none. Alright, we've got, looks like 6s and 8s on the Crusader. Alright, we've got a 5 and 7s on the Seeker. We've got 8s. Or we've got 8s. We'll go ahead and light up the Orion with some SRMs. Thirteens, 14s. He must need 12s. There's no way he needs less than 12. Oh, just illuminating with a searchlight. Not even shooting at us. Okay, we've got 12s on their Orion. We might as well take a shot at that. Everyone gets illuminated. Our Orion at the Seeker missing his 4, missing his 6. Medium laser to the aft, 15 LRMs to the nose and left side. Awesome at our Warhammer, landing a PPC on a 10 to the right arm. Marauder missing the quick draw at the Crusader hitting the left leg. Enemy Orion at our Marauder, landing 12 LRMs to the right torso, left leg, center torso. Enemy Warhammer at our Marauder, landing a glancing PPC off the right torso, followed by a solid PPC to the right torso, which does penetrate the armor, leaving us with 13 structure on that right torso. No bueno. Our Warhammer on the Seeker, hitting aft with a PPC, medium lasers to the left side and aft, left side. Hunchback at the quick draw, needing 12s and missing. Dragon at the Marauder, missing on a 4 and an 8. Missing on a 4, hitting on an 8 to the left torso. And then 6 LRMs to the right torso, already damaged, and the center torso. Marauder at the Orion, landing SRMs all over, but not as many as I'd like, and not doing as much damage as I'd like, and not getting as crits that I was hoping for. Crusader at the Marauder, landing SRMs to the right and left arm, down to 2 armor on that right arm. Landing LRMs to the left leg and left arm, down to 4 armor on that left arm. The Seeker, landing PPC on the Orion's center torso, large laser to his left torso, large laser to the quick draw's left torso, medium laser to the right. Medium laser to the Orion's right leg, medium laser to the quick draw's right torso. LRMs to the Orion's right arm and center torso. LRMs to the quick draw's right arm. Orion succeeds in staying standing. The Marauder falls, taking 5 to the right leg and 3 to the head, forcing his first consciousness check. And a piloting check, which he barely succeeds. Let's see, we've 1 initiative going into round 3, and we are definitely going to be trying to scoot and boogie. I would very much like to break contact with as many of their forces as possible. We need a 4 to get standing. Let's do it with a 9. Thumper landing on terrain, Thumper landing on terrain. Other 2 Thumpers just absolutely miss. Orion at the Seeker, needing 4s. We've barely put a dent in those numbers. And the artillery is not helping as much as I was hoping for. It's going to be a 4 and some 8s. A 4 and some 8s. be a 6 and 10s versus what? 8s and 8s? 8s and 10s. No, I'll take the 6 and the 10 over the 8 and the 10s. Oh, Berlone has no target except maybe this hunchback on a 12. Quick draw on a 12. Awesome on a 9. Alright, yeah, we'll take a pair of 9s. Nope, nothing even remotely in range. Oh, I could have torso twisted to the right. That's whatever. We'll take a 6 and a couple more 6s. That puts us at 4 heat, which is fine. Warhammer, their Warhammer hits our quick draw in the left torso for 10, down to 0 armor there. Dragon at the Marauder, landing 5 LRMs to the left torso rear and 3 to the left leg. Our Orion at the Seeker hits it in the aft with his autocannon. Medium lasers to the left side and aft. LRMs to the left side and nose. Their Crusader landing 8 LRMs to the center torso rear and left arm of the Marauder. Left arm is down to 1 armor. Scorpion missing on a 9. Our quick draw at the Crusader hitting the center torso and the right leg. They're awesome. On a 10, hitting our Warhammer in the right torso, down to 10 armor there. Their Warhammer at our quick draw, landing a PPC to the left leg. Our Warhammer missing on 9s on their awesome. Their Marauder missing our Marauder on an 11. Their quick draw missing our Marauder on an 11. Their Orion landing 5 LRMs to the Marauder's right arm, going internal. The Seeker at the Warhammer, landing a PPC to the center torso, large laser to the right leg, large laser to the quick draw's right arm, medium laser to the left arm, LRMs to the center torso, LRMs to the left arm and right torso. Our Rifleman at the Seeker, hitting it in the left side with large lasers, and with a large laser and both autocannons, he's down to 42 armor on that left side. Quick draw stays standing, the Warhammer falls down, takes 5 to the left torso and 2 to the right arm, forcing Scarponi to make his first forcing him to make a piloting check to avoid damage. And the Marauder also staying standing. Okay, so things are not going great. We've lost initiative going into round 4. Thumper is landing in 1 turn. Alright, let's re-engage, try to get some evasion going. The Orion's okay, the quick draw is not okay. Let's see, Marauder is not okay. Berlone is okay-ish. Needs a 5 to get up. Does it nicely. Rifleman is going to hang out in the heavy woods and do nothing. Needed a 5, got an 11. And I'm hoping to do enough damage to that left side to take it out. Thumper finally landing on the Seeker, hitting it in the right side and the aft, down to 54 armor in the aft. Thumper hitting terrain, Thumper destroying buildings, Thumper missing completely. We've got their Seeker on 5s and 7s, and a 3 with the LRMs. We got the Crusader on an 8 and some 10s. And we'll go up to 5 heat because next turn, if we're standing, we're getting off of this map. Sixes and eights. We'll take a slew of eights over a 6. Let's see, we've got 12s on the Orion. We've got 11s on, let's say, the Warhammer, because he doesn't have the low profile quirk, mainly. Ooh, do we go all out with the Rifleman? I think we go all out with the Rifleman. That's going to be, I think, a large and a pair of mediums and a pair of autocannons. That puts us at 10 heat. Means next turn he's going to have a 2-3 movement profile, but hopefully that's all he needs. Ryan at the Seeker, hitting it in the nose with his LBX. That's not great. 9 LRMs to the left side, down to 33 armor. Ooh, got a crit. It's not a great crit, but it's a crit. 3 SRMs to the left side of the nose, down to 29 armor on the left side. Scorpion missing the Marauder on an 8. Quick draw at the Crusader, missing on 8s and 10s. Their Marauder at our Marauder, hitting the left leg with a PPC. Our Warhammer at their Seeker, hitting him in the aft with a PPC. And at least one medium laser. Medium laser's also hitting the nose on the left side. Down to 19 armor on that left side. Their Orion at our Marauder, glancing his autocannon off the right leg, down to 15 armor there. Their Warhammer at our Marauder, hitting both PPCs solidly to the left torso and center torso. Our Marauder at their Warhammer, missing on a bunch of 11s. Their Dragon at our Marauder, hitting a glancing blow with the autocannon to the left arm for 2. No crit. Medium laser to the left torso, LRMs to the right arm, critting the lower arm and the SRM 6. Yeah, it's time for the Marauder to get the heck out of there. Our Rifleman at the Seeker, hitting the left side, hitting the aft. Left side again, down to 6 armor. 29 on the aft. Crusader missing on 6s. The Seeker at the Warhammer, landing a PPC to the right arm, large laser to the left. Large laser to the left again. Or the quick draw is left arm, excuse me. Medium lasers to the Warhammer's right torso, down to 0 armor there. LRM 10 hits for the right arm and the left leg. And the LRMs at the quick draw hit the right leg and left leg. Warhammer falls down, takes 5 to the right arm, critting on his PPC, and 2 to the right torso. Scarponi needs a 6 to avoid damage, gets an 8. Marauder needs a 6 to stay standing, gets a 6. We've one initiative going into round 5. We're at 80% of our battle value. The dropship is at 51% of its. Primary opfor is still at 99%. Oh man, things are going messily. Actually, not even. Gonna flee. No, actually, let's save that declaration for later. Needs a 5 to get up. Falls on his right torso and left arm. Needs a 5 to avoid damage. Gets an 8. Needs a 5 to stand up, and finally gets it. Bad rolls indeed. Tentacle Shogun is going to flee, and Quick Draw is going to flee. Scorpion almost skids on pavement, but doesn't, because he only needed a 3. Thumper on the enemy Warhammer takes 5 to the center torso. Thumper on the Seeker, 5 to the nose. Thumper on the Seeker, 5 to the nose. Thumper on the Seeker, 5 to the right side. That's useless. And the Scorpion, 5 to the front left leg, 5 to the Locust's right leg, a bunch to the terrain. So that last Thumper did some work. We're going to go with the 4s and 6s. We'll go for the over-the-shoulder shot with the 6 with the PPC. And we've got 5s with the Rifleman, who's going to be taking some fire this turn. That's okay, because he still has all of his armor. We'll go... Oh. We'll go 7s and 5s. That gets us down to 8 feet for next turn. Oh! Oh, I saw it change color. Seeker landing a large laser on the Orion's right leg, medium lasers to the left torso and right arm. Oh, he has not many targets. He did not fire nearly as many guns as he did last turn. Enemy Warhammer missing ours on a 10. Enemy Dragon hitting a Rifleman in the left arm with the autocannon and 6 LRMs to the right torso. Crusader missing on 11s. Our Orion landing the LBX on the left side, destroying the armor, leaving it with 4 structure. 3 SRMs hit, leaving it with 3 structure. Critical hit on a medium laser. Scorpion missing on a 9. Awesome missing on 10s. Our Warhammer hitting the Seeker in the aft with his PPC. Quick Draw hitting the Warhammer in the right leg and center torso rear. Enemy Orion missing on 8s and 12s. Our Rifleman hitting a medium laser to the left side, destroying 40 units inside, and the autocannon 5 to the left side, destroying it by structural integrity collapse, and giving us the victory. Almost a Pyrrhic victory. Carpathize, hey, how's it going? I only have one of each faction variant. I'm dead inside. Alright, well, we finished this battle just in time to end the mission. The Rifleman was the only one who got a kill, and that was the target. We did basically no damage at all to the opfor. We did not control the battlefield. We were in fact run off rather completely. We didn't lose any units. The Orion took a significant amount of armor damage. The Quick Draw took a significant amount of armor damage and went internal on his left arm. The Marauder took a significant amount of armor damage, lost an actuator in his right arm, went internal on his left arm and the right torso as well. And the Warhammer lost a PPC, almost lost the right arm completely, almost lost the right torso completely. The Seeker is one of your favorite dropships, really? I mean, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's got a PPC and some large lasers. I assume it's geared for more transport than combat. Seeing as how it had 40 units in its hold that we destroyed with a medium laser. Tentacle Shogun took a hit. Seeker goes to the Rifleman. Forced withdrawal, no, we did not. I think that gets us a victory. We get 1 for destroying the Seeker. We get 1 for preserving the liaison. We get 1 for keeping half of our forces alive. -2 for failing to destroy half the enemy units. Long range, high speed, decent crew quarters, customizable bays. It's like a long range scout. That actually does sound really attractive, especially how many mech bays does it have? Does it have like 4 mech bays? I'm hoping at least. I mean, it looked like a spheroid dropship. So I know it's probably bigger than a Leopard. Alright, well, we've got some repairs to do, and we've got 11 days left on this contract. one of the things that I really wanted to do on this contract was I wanted to upgrade, or after this contract, I mean, I wanted to upgrade this Wolverine with some double heat sinks. I think that's the only mech we're still using that has double heat, or that has single heat sinks. Orion's rocking double heat sinks. And she, the Atlas, yeah, everyone's rocking double heat sinks except that Wolverine. We did get some battle loss compensation. We do have a laceration on his head, which shouldn't take too long to heal. We'll have Ratnabala do all the reloading, right? Yeah. And then when we're done reloading and start actually doing stuff that requires rolls, we'll move everyone into the hangar. Alright. Hangar. Oh, we'll go status, we'll go site. We can't do anything. Stuck in the field workshop in mothballs. Repairs. Alright, so we've got, what heavy repairs do we have? Quick draw, it needs its left arm fixed. Shouldn't be too bad of a job, it's only at 90%. Do we need a veteran for that? No, we don't. We can have a regular do that. We'll have, I guess, B can do that. Let's see. Warhammer is going to be a little more complicated. The right arm is down to 9%. It's going to be like a 3-day job to fix that arm. We'll go ahead and have Chris get started on that. She's still at 5. Wow. Our best tech under the best conditions, specialized in repairing stuff that's not in the best shape, and it's still only getting a 5. Right, torso. I guess we'll have. Really don't want to screw that up. It's down to 8 from 15. Yeah, I'll save that for when Chris is ready for something else. Ooh, that's an endosteel frame. That's only a 4 though. We can handle that. Alright, the rest looks like it's gonna be armor. We'll have Penny do all the little jobs real quick. Oh yeah, we've also got this SRM6 that needs to be replaced. We can have a regular tech do that, because I'm not worried about breaking SRM. I'll MekHQ do that. This actuator, we might even have a green tech do that. Replacing the actuators is seriously easy, even for green techs. Let's see, this right arm is gonna be down to 42%. We're gonna need Chris to do that one as well. We'll have Halima, I guess, or Susan. Susan can start on that. Back to Penny for the light armor work. Oh, mistake. Let's see, 125 minutes left. That's 85 minutes left. We go 30 minutes into tomorrow. Why not? We'll have Shasta take a crack at that. We do not need him working on that. We'll have where did no, I had a regular with more than 10 XP. But I guess she's doing something else. Oof. That is Lonnie can get in some XP as well. BBC, I want that done by a veteran. Halima, please. And thank you. Waiting on that right torso for the time being. Alright, that's all of our veterans accounted for. We're not in that much of a hurry to finish the repairs. It's only Tuesday. Let's see. Fix the armor on the Orion, on the quick draw. Still working on the Warhammer's right arm. Fix the armor on the Warhammer. Okay, still working on the avionics. Fixed the Marauder's right torso, so that's good. Lower arm actuator got replaced, so that's good as well. We've got veteran text with some time to spend, but not as much as I would like. Halima, we start on that? No, not on a 6. What else can we do in time? Let's knock out some of this armor, perhaps. We'll have, I guess, Shasa do that one. Guillaume do that one. Have any 33 XP already. Work on anything, I guess, that's less than an hour and a half. That is everything that's less than an hour and a half. That's working. Waiting on that. Waiting on that. Can't do that. That's working. Okay, well. Maintenance on the Marauder improved. Improved quite a lot, it looks like. Got the right arm fixed on the Warhammer. Thank you, Chris. Still working on the avionics, fixing a bunch of armor. The Mackie is down to 7,000 minutes. The Guillotine is down to 15,000 minutes, so that's good. Still no double heat sinks. We have Chris work on that. On a 3, we don't need a 3. We'll take a 4. That'll only take 45 minutes of tomorrow's time. That's gonna be a big job, but that's also gonna be like the last big job. And we'll be done with that tomorrow. Archer gets maintenance, and things are generally trending upward. That double heatsink might need replacing soon-ish. Mackie, the Guillotine, same old story. Moving on to Saturday. APC, no change. Avionics gonna be a while. Right arm is fixed on the Marauder, barely. Needed a 4, got a 4. Mackie is down to less than 7,000. Guillotine is down to what is that? 30 days, I think. Give or take. So we've got the Sholigar, which is gonna be another 15 days, I think. Waiting on the double heat sink, waiting on the chainsaw. Today's the 19th. We've got 1 week left of this contract. Rifleman gets maintenance. Trending upwards, like to see it. Alright, moving on to Monday. Personnel market updated. We've got a green mech tech. Wish we could hire him, but we don't have the leadership for it. Repair's going pretty quick. Yeah, it wasn't that many jobs, it was just a bunch of big jobs. And 2 new scenarios will occur on the 26th and the 27th. The 26th is the last day of the contract, so maybe we'll see about that. We are coming up on 2 hours into the stream, so let me just go ahead and advance to the 26th, and we'll call it there, okay? Sound good? Meantime, the crosscut can't be fixed, the stalker can't be fixed, the thumper apparently took some damage. We'll have Doodles spend as much time on that as possible because I don't want that to become a permanent repair. 2 more hours of game sounds better. Yeah, I know. I wish. Unfortunately, I'm physically starting to suffer, so I need to call it here. Sorry, guys. Let me just get to the 26th. Vedette, Saracen, Avionics, okay. APC, Blackjack, I want to see that one. Okay. Still see an E and a couple Ds. Nothing too bad. 10 days left on the Mackie refit. So that's exciting. 23 going into the 24th. The Atlas. I don't see any red. That makes me happy. The 25th. And last but not least, the 26th. Last day on paper of this contract, although we do have a mission slated for tomorrow as well. We'll see about that. What have we got here? We've got a battle, which is not happening right now. We've got Allied Industrial Center under attack. Status unresolved. Terrain light urban town / generic. What do we have as far as 6 rerolls? Jeez. Light field gunners is the force under attack. We'll see about that. We've got allied turrets. We've got an attached Phoenix Hawk, a 3-6 and a Phoenix Hawk. That's not terrible. Against a Wasp, a Locust, and a pair of fire starters. We've got friendly artillery, which we might not deploy, and we've got friendly aircraft. We might actually do an infantry versus mech battle against the Wasp and the pair of fire starters and the Locust. Now, the Locust 1V has what? Paramachine guns? Yeah, paramachine guns. The fire starter has paramachine guns and a trio of flamers, or a quartet. I think it has 4 flamers, 1 in each arm, center, torso, front, and rear. And the Wasp has, I'm thinking of the Stinger. The Wasp does not have machine guns. Still, this is very much an anti-infantry lance, so I would want to bring, let's see, they've got 2,000 points. How much is our team worth? Light field gunners. We're looking for 2,000 points. Yeah, let's bring the heavy field gunners along and call that a mission. We'll see how that goes. The other battle that we've got coming up is going to be primary opfor is 4 tanks. We've got an autocannon 10 turret, medium laser turret, a couple flamer turrets. Let's see. Destroyer route 50%. This is doesn't say who's assigned to this one. But either way, yeah, we'll go ahead and save it here. Thank you all for joining me. It's been great pleasure. Very happy to have had everyone join in on this journey of mine. Journey of ours, I guess, is appropriate. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in the bio. If you're watching this on YouTube, catch me on Twitch. If you're catching this on Twitch, watch me on YouTube. And I will see you guys next week for some more MegaMek. Thank you again for joining me.